want to welcome you to the Alchemist's house. It's been a co-creation between myself and Ed.
I'd like to say that we did the assembly of the cabinet house, the furnishing of the cabinet's house, and did the electrification of the cabinet house, and I'm just glad that there wasn't any plumbing to be done. So we're finished and we want to share it with you.
For the parlor, we created a wood paneling, a coffered ceiling with rosettes, wood plank flooring, and wallpaper reminiscent of the Victorian era. All of the frames were hand-carved and gilded for Ed's pastels and my pen and ink drawings. We wanted the study to have a dark, warm feeling, and so I faux painted the wallpaper on the top of the railing to look like leather, and beneath it we used 1925 bank certificates that, had the bank still been in existence, the bonds would be worth hundreds of dollars.
There are so many treasures in this house, and one of them is a little book that the artist Ruth Downs made for us and for the cabinet house, and it's just incredible. It's Culpepper's Herbal. Each page has writing and illustrations. It's just an incredible treasure.
I made the folding screen out of an antique fan, and Ed carved a little apple for the pig's head. But two of my favorite features is the miniature house for our miniature house and the tin ceiling, which is an actual tile from an old house. And of course, every miniature house needs a tiny cat and mouse. One of my favorite projects was creating the cabinet bed. It's made from an old cigar box, and the red wallpaper in the back says "The Crowning of the Queen," and it is actually the front cover to the booklet put out for the coronation of Queen Elizabeth. Tiny mementos and pieces of jewelry are the perfect size to decorate a miniature house. The Celtic gold cross that belonged to my son Oliver as a child is a warm reminder of him every time I see it. A remnant of old wallpaper from my Victorian house added instant patina to the attic walls. And the construction of the wall clock and time travel machine gave a flavor of steampunk. We felt the observatory was an essential room for our alchemists in residence, and so we created various scientific instruments, such as the orrery, which demonstrates the planetary order, and the model of the moon, and the telescope, which is directed to the window showing the heavens above. Equally important was for the alchemist to seek his spiritual insights through meditation at his altar, and always following the dictum, that which is above creates that which is below. That which is below creates that which is above. The garden room is the first room that we tackled in the alchemist's house, and probably one of the hardest. We created each individual brick and stone, cutting it out of cardboard and texturizing and painting it. Alchemy birthed chemistry, and every alchemist would need a laboratory with a still in which he could transmutate base metals into gold, or perhaps mix up the elixir of eternal life. I made the slate floor out of cardboard, and Ed created lots of tiny shelves for me to put all the kitchen accoutrements on, and he even made me a dish rack to hang over the sink, which is very much like the one I have in my own kitchen.
Not exactly helping me out any, but give it a chance to smooth out here.
And you made a whole bunch of books already, right?
Right. And get those bookshelves filled up with handmade books.
This is Texas cotton. And I've made a little coverlet here.
What happened to your finger there?
I sliced it this morning.
Henry Rosenberg didn't know what to think of our project, and of course Winnie thought we had made it especially for her. I hope you enjoyed the tour of the alchemist's house. Ed and I plan to make many more houses in the future.